The data marketing revolution is upon us, and to the innovators go the spoils. The company Blueberry Wave, an HH Global company, has been a leader in the marketing service industry, and now they have announced a partnership with 3radical that will position both companies for even more growth. Joining me today is the managing director of Blueberry Wave, Neil Evans, and the chairman of 3radical, David Eldridge. Thank you both, gentlemen, for joining me today.
Hello. Good to be here.
First of all, Neil, tell me a little bit about your company, Blueberry Wave.
Yeah, Blueberry Wave, long-established kind of data analytics and marketing business, really been around since the turn of the century, if I can use that phrase. But it is grounded in kind of first-party consumer customer data, then deriving intelligence from that, and then ultimately what can you trigger differently in a customer experience.
Why the partnership with 3radical now?
I think the timing's quite good. I mean, if anything, it's slightly accelerated, I guess, by the nature of COVID. Everyone's been locked down. I was thinking about this as a potential question myself actually this afternoon, but I think now has never been a better time to innovate. It's a bit of a cliche, but everybody's hunkered down. You know, the amount of video that is consumed online through YouTube or any platform has just skyrocketed. The amount of digital content people are consuming. So there's an element, almost while engagement is high at the top of the funnel, there's an element where you're going to get engagement fatigue.
David, talk about what this partnership means for your company, 3radical.
Here at 3radical, we're all about business outcomes, and software alone doesn't deliver a business outcome. For us, finding the right partners to go to market with, to combine expertise, services, and software to get those business outcomes is absolutely critical. And I think Blueberry Wave is, an absolutely perfect partner in that sense.
Neil, the shift to getting data from consumers compliantly with their permission cannot be overstated. Can you talk about the necessity for other companies to shift and adapting this type of method of data gathering?
Yeah, it's paramount. I think the biggest challenge is, again, I think it's all with David previously, part of the partnership is, one, it's understanding the value of it, if you like. So yes, it's the permission, it's sacrosanct in order to build the relationship, to have longevity to that relationship with the consumer and the brand, and to allow them to keep you front of mind. I think one of the other biggest challenges for a lot of brands is understanding what the value of a piece of data is. So again, understanding, be able to equate that into dollars, pounds, shillings, pence, whatever it might be. It's one thing to put the technology out there, as David said, but actually, what's the experience and what's the result you're hoping to gain from that? You know, it might be change in brand NPS recognition, but actually you're capturing something about that consumer. So it's first party, it's permissioned, and it's given to you. It is the holy grail. So if you're genuinely into customer experience, you've got to have that as part of your strategy.
David, your Vocal platform has perfected this model. This must be a very exciting time for your company.
I think a multitude of industries, as Neil has said, are moving towards understanding and implementing new data strategies that put the consumer and trust between the consumer and the brand really at the heart of what they're doing. And the old models of going out and buying data, of using data that maybe that the consumer didn't understand that they provided it for that use, I think they're rapidly coming to an end. And so forward-looking brands and forward-looking partners like Blueberry Wave are really saying, look, let's put earned data at the heart of a brand's data strategy. Let's build around that, and let's really deliver for the customer.
Neil, can you talk about specifically how the Vocal platform will help your data gathering strategy?
Yes, sure. I mean, it's one of the biggest bridges we're trying to make with a lot of our clients now, and also with regards to HH Global. So HH Global's heritage is marketing activation. It's all about efficiencies, and they're very much on the efficiency side of the marketing side. Their acquisition of us is all about how can we bring effectiveness to play, and that's the role of data. We want to, as two sets of businesses, clearly one incredibly larger than the other, but we want to bring those two worlds together. So what you see at a store, what you experience in a social media platform, what you might pick up on a QR code on a pack or a piece of material you might buy. How do we connect those physical and digital experiences? And at the heart of that, I think as David talked about, is data. Because if I can transition that data from a social platform or some form of social engagement, replicate that in store and inform that in-store experience, that's the nirvana for a customer.
Neil Evans, David Eldridge, thank you both for joining me today. Congratulations on all your success.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.